Have you ever been told that you're too sensitive? If so, you're not alone. In a world where emotional expression is often met with derision or dismissal, many individuals grapple with the label of being overly sensitive. It's a label that can sting, making you question your feelings and reactions. But what does it really mean to be too sensitive? Defining sensitivity. Sensitivity refers to our capacity to perceive and respond to emotional stimuli. It's an innate trait that influences how we experience feelings, both our own and those of others. Sensitive people often notice subtleties in social interactions. They may feel overwhelmed by loud noises or intense emotions. This heightened awareness can lead them to empathize deeply with others. Sensitivity isn't merely about being easily upset. It encompasses a rich emotional landscape where joy, love, and inspiration flourish alongside discomfort and sadness. Understanding this opens up discussions about what it truly means to be sensitive in a world that sometimes undervalues these traits. Sensitivity is not just a characteristic, it's part of the complex tapestry of human experience. The impact of labeling. Many Western cultures still cling to values that extol the virtue of stoicism and emotional restraint. The result is that those who readily show their feelings may be regarded as overreacting. Additionally, personal experiences shape how we perceive sensitivity in others. People who haven't explored their feelings often struggle to empathize with those who do. This lack of understanding fuels the misconception that being sensitive is somehow negative or excessive. Embracing sensitivity means challenging these stereotypes head-on. Being labelled as too sensitive can scar self-esteem. It creates a narrative that suggests emotional reactions are invalid or exaggerated. This can lead to internal conflict, where you doubt your feelings and perceptions. Such labels might affect relationships too. Friends and family may unintentionally dismiss your emotions, creating distance instead of understanding. When sensitivity is misunderstood, it fosters isolation rather than connection. Over time, the weight of this labeling can stifle openness in communication. You might hesitate to express thoughts or feelings for fear of judgment. This silence only compounds the issue, leading to unaddressed emotions simmering beneath the surface. Recognizing how these labels impact you is crucial for personal growth. Awareness opens pathways toward healing and understanding within yourself and with others around you. Factors that contribute to sensitivity are influenced by a mix of biological and environmental factors. Genetics play a significant role. Some individuals are simply born with heightened emotional responses. This can be traced to differences in brain chemistry, affecting how we process emotions. Environmental factors also shape sensitivity. Childhood experiences, such as parenting styles and social interactions, contribute significantly. A nurturing environment may foster emotional awareness, while harsh criticism can lead to increased sensitivity. Cultural influences cannot be overlooked either. Societal norms dictate how emotions are expressed or suppressed. In some cultures, being sensitive is valued. In others, it might be criticized. Understanding these elements helps frame your sensitivity not just as an inherent trait, but as a complex interplay of genetics and surroundings. Recognizing this complexity allows for greater compassion toward oneself and others who feel deeply. Biological factors play a significant role in shaping sensitivity. Genetics can influence how we process emotions and respond to stimuli. Some individuals may inherit a predisposition for heightened emotional responses from their parents. Hormonal fluctuations also contribute, especially during critical life stages such as puberty or menopause. Changes in hormone levels can enhance feelings of vulnerability. Ultimately, biology doesn't dictate your worth or resilience. It merely shapes your experiences. Understanding these biological underpinnings offers insight into why certain situations feel more intense for you compared to others around you. As to environmental factors, these play a significant role in shaping sensitivity. From childhood experiences to the atmosphere at home, these elements can deeply influence how we perceive and react to emotional stimuli. Growing up in a nurturing environment often fosters empathy and understanding. Conversely, exposure to criticism or neglect can heighten sensitivity levels. The dynamics of our surroundings matter greatly. Social interactions also contribute significantly. Friends and peers shape our perceptions of what is considered normal. If you're surrounded by dismissive attitudes toward emotions, you may feel pressured to suppress your own feelings. Cultural influences cannot be overlooked either. Different cultures have varying approaches to expressing emotions. Some celebrate sensitivity as a strength, while others might view it as excessive vulnerability. Many people assume that sensitivity equates to weakness. This is a harmful misconception. Sensitivity often stems from deep empathy and heightened awareness of emotions, both our own and those of others. Another common belief is that sensitive individuals overreact or are overly dramatic. In reality, these emotional responses can indicate a strong connection to the world around them. It's essential to recognize that feeling deeply doesn't equate to a lack of control. Sensitivity can foster creativity and resilience. Sensitive individuals often excel in fields requiring insight and emotional intelligence. Understanding these misconceptions allows for a more compassionate view of sensitivity. It's time we shift the narrative surrounding this trait away from stigma towards appreciation for its diverse strengths. Understanding your sensitivity starts with self-reflection. Take time to identify what triggers your emotions. Is it criticism from others, or perhaps certain situations that feel overwhelming? Recognizing these patterns can be the first step toward empowerment. Next, consider coping mechanisms that work for you. Whether it's journaling your feelings, practicing mindfulness, or seeking support from friends, find strategies that help you navigate emotional challenges effectively. Embracing your sensitivity as a strength can shift your perspective entirely. Many people with high sensitivity possess great empathy and creativity. These traits are valuable in many aspects of life. Remember that being sensitive doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It simply means you experience the world differently, often more deeply than others do. Celebrate this unique gift rather than viewing it as a burden.